Welcome. In today's short video, we're going to discuss some of the new changes for the 2024 USDA mortgage. Homebuyers that have questions are encouraged to reach out to us by visiting USDAmortgagesource.com or call us here at the number listed. Okay, first we're going to discuss some of the benefits with the USDA Rural Housing Loan. Again, this is a 100% financing, zero down payment home loan. It's really great for first-time home buyers. The program is backed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, and it's offered through approved lenders. Very similar to like a FHA government-backed loan or maybe a VA government-backed loan. The program offers a number of homeownership opportunities, again, with no down payment needed. The USDA program, again, like many of other government loan programs, it's a secured 30-year fixed rate. And again, it's one of the few programs available today that still allows no money down. There's no down payment required. The USDA, the 502 guaranteed loan, this is a program that is geared towards moderate income borrowers. And again, only offered through USDA approved lenders and banks. There is qualifying household income limitations depending on the household size in the county, the location of the property, and we'll look at that in just a minute. But again, the program generally, it's very similar to other government loans like FHA loans when it comes to qualifying. The two big distinguishing factors with USDA rural housing is that the household must, their income must be below the limit, again, for that county and for the household size. And then also the property must physically be located in a USDA approved location. Again, we'll talk about that in just a minute. Okay, so qualifying for USDA loan, again, very similar to other government loan programs and conventional loans. Only primary residences are permitted with the program. This isn't for investment properties or second homes, vacation homes, or vacant land. It's just for regular primary residents. Again, like many other loan programs, this does require full income and asset documentation. Borrowers should be able to document their income history, have a stable employment history, and that would include W-2s and tax returns are generally going to be needed. A 2-year history generally is required there. Self-employed borrowers, of course, they would just have to provide tax returns. Credit scores can vary slightly from lender to lender, bank to bank, but generally a 640 credit score is needed for streamlined automated approvals. Lower credit scores sometimes are also permitted for manual underwrites or for borrowers that actually have a small down payment. Lower credit scores can often down to 600 or whatever can be accepted for borrowers that may have a 3 or 5% down payment. But for the 100% financing and for streamlined approvals, generally it's a 640 credit score. And again, the program is for any qualified home buyer is eligible. This program is not limited to strictly first-time home buyers. Okay, so who is eligible for the program? Again, the big thing with USDA rural housing is that there is household income limitations, and it must be below the set limit for the county that the property is located in. And this limit does depend on the household size, among other factors. There's deductions that are in place for these household income limits for anyone living in the household, maybe minor children, residents of the household that have disabilities, elderly. There are different sources of deductions that can be made. But generally speaking, for most of the country, currently for 2024, the income limits for a household of 1 to 4 members is $110,650, and then for 5+ members, it goes up to $146,050. And again, there are deductions that can, that are in place for, disabilities, childcare expenses, things like that. So if you're slightly over the limit, there could be deductions that can be factored in there to take you below the limit. If you visit the website, of course, you can find the links to the handy income calculator that'll tell you the income limits based on the county that you're in and the number of people in your household, and then any deductions. These household income limits, they are updated periodically. So depending on when you're watching this, it's always a good idea just to check back to the website because again, these can be updated yearly in some cases, and generally they go up higher, of course. Um, the second thing, really, with the USDA program is that the property that's being purchased must physically be located in a USDA area, according to the online map. Again, we have links on the website that has the link to the online map where you can input an address and it will tell you if the property is eligible or not. USDA, they're not really concerned about who's actually selling the house. It's really more of where the house is located that's important. And again, the program is geared towards more rural base locations. However, that word rural can sometimes be just suburban locations that you wouldn't necessarily think of. So, if you're in a suburban location just outside of a major city, it's always a good idea to just take a look at the map. And if the property is ineligible and not in an eligible area, you can see based on the map it has shaded areas where you can get really a good idea of how far away you are from the general qualified locations. And again, if you have questions about this or need assistance, please reach out to us. Okay, so more on USDA eligible properties. Again, it's for any single family residence, regardless of the seller, as long as it's located in a USDA eligible area. Can be a private sale, a foreclosure distress sale. The only thing is, again, the property has to be in the approved area according to the map, and it must be in good, decent overall repair. No projects or properties that need extensive rehab. Just general good overall repair. It, pretty much the same requirements that are HUD requirements that FHA, VA, and other government-backed loans follow. Um, don't assume again that your property is not located in an eligible area because many suburbs that may not seem rural in nature could still be eligible. Okay, only primary residence, we discussed that. Building a home on your own lot, vacant land, all that, acreage farms, that's not permitted. And then mobile homes, unless they're brand new. And again, that can be a case by case depending on the financing is typically arranged through the approved dealer. Okay, and then there's some alternate home loan programs for maybe home buyers that exceed the household income limits, or the property, maybe they want to live in a more populated location that's not approved. Of course, the FHA loans, but widely available, that requires a 3.5% down payment, and there is no income though or property location restrictions to that program. The VA loan, that's a wonderful loan for active military and veterans that have their eligibility. Of course, VA offers, it's the only other loan program that offers 100% financing, and there is no household income limits or property location restrictions. And the VA also, there's no monthly mortgage insurance, so it's a fantastic option for those that military personnel that have their eligibility. And then conventional loans, there's many conventional loan programs with 5% down payment. Again, those are widely available, and loan limits today for those programs are over $750,000 for a single unit single family home. So those are some alternative options, and there's also some down payment assistance programs that go with these depending on the state. Home buyers that have questions, again, and want to learn more about any of the programs, please reach out to us 7 days a week by visiting USDAmortgagesource.com or call us at 800-743-7556. Thank you for listening.